Okay, we're going to go ahead and start Trig Test 1. This is the original, not the test version 2. So make sure you've got the right test when I show you the first questions. First questions are focusing on operations with fractions as well as solving basic algebra. We'll start up here with our operations with fractions and move our way across. In order to add fractions, you must have a common denominator. The least common multiple between 6 and 2 would be 6, so I can multiply that 2 times 3, which would give me a 6, but in order to not change the value of this fraction, I have to multiply by 3 on the top, because that creates a value of 1, and 1 times anything doesn't change the value. What I get when I do this is 5 over 6 for the first one, and then 17 times 3, which is 51. And 2 times 3 is 6. Now that they have a common denominator, I can add them together and we get 56 over 6. Notice my unit didn't change when I added. That's similar, my fraction denominator didn't change when I added. That's similar to the unit, like 5 inches plus 51 inches is equal to 56 inches. The inches stays there with all of them. Your sixths are like a unit as well. Same process happens with our subtracting. We need the common denominator. That is going to be 63 as the least common multiple between these two. So times, multiply that by 9, but what I do on the bottom, I'll do on the top so that I'm actually multiplying by 1, right? 9 over 9 is 1, so it's not changing the value of my fraction, it's just changing the way it looks. Then my second one, I'm going to multiply top and bottom by 7. Again, not changing the overall value, just the way it looks. And then subtracting that, 63 is my unit. You can think about it that way. 18 minus 56. Now I don't have a calculator. A little trick here in my head I'm going to do is flip it around, and I just know my answer would have to be negative. 56 minus 18. Well, 56 minus 20 is 36, but I'm taking away only 18, so that would have to be 38, and it's going to be negative. Double check that in your calculator. If you want more explanation about what I did, I can show you why it works. Multiplying fractions, we just go straight across. You don't need a common denominator because you're actually changing the value overall right here. We want 8/9 of 2/7. So it's going to be smaller than 2/7 because we're getting less than 1 whole. Okay, well 2 times 8 is 16, 7 times 9 is 63. 16 has factors of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, right? 4 times 4 is 16, break those down into 2's. 63 is 7 and 9, there's no factors of 2 in that, so we're done. And the last one from our fractions was number 4, division. That's where our keep, change, flip comes in. In order to divide fractions, you multiply by the reciprocal of the second one. Keep, change, flip. Okay, then it becomes the same problem as the last one. Multiplying right across the top, we get 10. On the bottom, 6 times 15 gives us 90. 0 is at the end of both of those, so I know if I divide them both by 10, I would get 1 on the top and 9 on the bottom. Can't simplify any further. Okay, I think we'll pause here.